Alright, welcome back. So I've already gone through the Powerglide. I'm in the process of putting it back together. Everything looked good inside the Powerglide. See the pan there, bell housing there. Valve body looked good. The band was fine. It looked exactly like it did last time when I was in here, which was only about 5 passes ago and a couple of hours of street driving. So everything looked great. The direct drum looked fine. The rear clutches looked good. So everything was fine. There was a bunch of trash in the Powerglide from the converter. So y'all remember the converter that came apart on us. So it was a bunch of trash from the converter. So I'm glad I pulled it apart and cleaned it out. Here's the pump. So right now I'm putting it back together. I had it all the way back together, but I was worried about some of the bolt holes. So I was worried about this bolt hole here and this bolt hole here. When I was tightening the bell housing down, because this bell housing bolts through the pump, so it holds the pump on and bolts into the case. So last time I was in the transmission, I stripped out this hole, so I had to drill and helical that hole, and I was really worried about these two, and I pulled it back apart, and sure enough the threads started pulling out. So I went ahead and I've already done this one. It's been drilled out and there's a helical in there, and this one right now is threaded, and I just got to put the helical in. So if you've ever done helicals, very simple to do. Drill it out to a bigger size and thread and tap it to this outside diameter, and then the inside diameter is the same as your bolt hole. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish putting this helical in, and I'll bring y'all back and show y'all what it looks like. All right, so got the helical put in. As you can see, there's a tang in the bottom of the helical. Take a punch and knock that tang out. You'll be ready to thread your bolt in. I will check the rest of them to make sure we don't have no more threads that are trying to pull out. Eventually, they'll probably all get a helical. It's just the nature of having a stock case and it's aluminum. You're gonna pull some out, especially bolting the bell housing to the case. You know, it runs through the pump into the case, so you're gonna strip some out. I know the first time I did it, I was worried about it, but now that it's happened, it's not that big a deal. Maybe someone will see this video and realize that if you strip one of them out, just drill, tap it, put a helical in, you'll be fine. So that's pretty much it for the transmission. Put it back together and wait for the converter from Circle D. When it gets here, I will show y'all it. The only upgrade I've made besides just rebuilding the transmission is I removed this old catch can. This is a eBay, Amazon, cheap, like $20, $30 catch can. It was not doing that great of a job. It don't have a great baffling system, so it was blowing a lot of oil out the cap. I picked up a Motion catch can. It's got two 10 AN lines going to it, one from each valve cover. You can see there. I did cut up the rest of the supports out of the hood to clean it up a little bit and lose a little bit of weight from the hood. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Truck still looks the same. We're gonna get the converter, and we're gonna try to get down into the 5s. That's the next goal, is to go 5s in the truck. So yeah, I appreciate y'all watching, and I will catch y'all next time.